Hi, friends. It's nice to have you all here today. It's still sad when some people still do things like this, even after hearing how other people have ended. I don't know why some men decide that they would not just do the right thing. And at the end of the day, it has cost a lot for family members and friends. This is the incident that has just happened regarding this young man. Friends, while we're getting into today's conversation, please take this time to hit on the subscribe button. For those that have not subscribed, also hit the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And to my new subscribers, I want to say thank you. Also to my old subscribers, thank you for subscribing. This is a very sad and painful incident. It's shocking at the same time, and a lot of people keep asking the same questions. Why do some men still get themselves involved with people like this? The young man you are seeing there, he's actually based in Canada. And he just returned from Canada to Ghana, where his family resides, his wife and his kids. He actually went there to visit them. That's what he does on yearly basis. He will go visit his family back home, and then he'll return back to Canada where he's actually working. But the unfortunate thing has happened to this guy. The lady you're seeing there has been identified as Safina. This Safina lady was hanging out with this young man. Unfortunately, this lady you're seeing here right now, there are a lot of people will see her like, oh, there's a beautiful lady, they want to have something to do with her. But underneath, you wouldn't know what is hanging inside human beings. This lady decided that she would take the life of this young guy, and she stabbed him on his neck and on his stomach several times. And after she did that, she started dragging his dead body, drag it downstairs, and then went and dumped him in the garbage can. Can you just imagine how people can be so nasty and disgusting? And it was multiple stabs, not like one stab. So some people are like, how come this man allowed this lady to stab him to that point? And when people found her doing that, dragging his dead body and dumping the refuse, people had to go and alert the policemen, and that's when they jumped in to arrest her. On arresting her, she said it was self-defense. She claimed that the guy, whose name is known as Frank, tried to rape her, but she fought back, and that was what led to her stabbing him on his neck and on his stomach multiple times until he was dead. Guys, to make matters worse, could you believe that this particular young guy you were seeing here is a married man with kids? When he returned, just came in, his purpose was to visit his family as he has done often. Instead of going to his house first, he decided that he wants to stop by this lady's house. And she's popularly known in Ghana as Slave Queen. That is the name they call her, even though her real name is Safina. That was how this guy just had his own last breath on earth. Imagine how his wife is going to feel, finding out that her husband has arrived home, or for her to hear that the man is dead. She didn't even see him. So the next thing she'll be seeing is his corpse. Only God knows when she had seen him last as being alive and touching him as a husband, like feeling his body alive. Now, what she's seeing and her kids is a dead father and a dead husband. Although they're still investigating, there's a very short clip I'm going to be leaving behind. I'll be leaving the link in the description box so that you can click on it and watch. You will see this particular slave queen, Safina, arrested and being taken into, she's being arrested and taken into the Adenta Court complex with some police officers, and ensuring that she will testify and face justice for this crime she has actually committed. It's still a very sad and painful incident. So painful. Look at this young guy. The question is, why is it that some men still keep side chicks? If you can't be with a woman as your wife, then why do you get married? And to make matters worse, these side chicks are not even nice to these men. I don't know why they still keep them. One, they cause you a lot of problems. They make you spend so much. They put you through a lot of hustle. So why do you still keep side chicks when you are married? See how heartbroken his wife is hearing this news. She just heard the news and she's so devastated. Like, so my husband has been keeping another woman here, and to make matters worse, he decided that it's a woman he will go and see first, which means the lady, the Safina, is his priority than his own wife and kids that he's left back home and has not seen for a very long time. I hope these things will keep serving as a lesson. But you know, a lot of cases has been happening where these side chicks have been taking the lives of these married men. And I don't know why some men still keep these ladies that are causing problems for them. And then some women will decide it's people's husbands they want to get themselves entangled with. Why don't you hang out with single guys? Well, men that are married, I hope all of these things will be serving as lessons. Because if you don't go to meet these ladies, even when they come to you, so long as you are not interested, they would not force it on you, except you have just decided to make up your mind to have these side chicks. It's heartbreaking when a wife will hear her husband has died from the hands of another woman. And some of these ladies, guys are so attracted, they are beautiful, they are this, they are that. But do you know what is going through their minds? Some of these ladies just keep these men for their own personal gains. And when they are tired, they get rid of them. Okay, if nobody had seen this girl dragging this guy's body and dumping it in the dumpster, I'm sure she would have gone away with it. Only God knows how she would have escaped this incident, and they'll be looking for this man, unknown to them that he had left Canada and is in Ghana as a dead man. But thanks be to God that they were able to get her arrested. Who knows how many people she might have done this to? It's also unfortunate and painful that Mr. Frank lost his life in a horrible way like this. May his soul rest in peace, and may God console most especially his wife and his kids, his entire family members that he has left behind. Imagine a wife waiting for her husband when he would return back home, unknown to her that he had returned and he was not going to come home to see them again. And some of these ladies are just so mean. Their own is just after taking the man's life. You will take the man's money, you will take him away from his wife and his children. At the same time, you will end up taking his life when you feel you're tired or done with him. And looking at this lady, you can't say that she's just in Ghana waiting for Mr. Frank to always come back from Canada and come back home to see her. Definitely she may have other men. And who knows if she might have done this to some other people and gone scot-free because no one was able to see her. But this, unfortunately, she couldn't escape this one because some people sighted her after she had killed this man and dragging his body on the floor and putting it into a dumpster. But how do these people feel? When you kill a fellow human being like you, how do you feel? When you're stabbing the person is screaming and crying for you to free him or her. You still go ahead. And questions people are asking is, why didn't the man defend himself? Or is it like he was tied to the bed or something and he was helpless? Or did she drug him? Because will a woman overshadow a man like that so easily if he's not under a kind of drug, or probably he's not being tied up somehow? Because she single-handedly carried out this act. And that is why people are still confused as to why Mr. Frank couldn't defend himself. It's so sad that he has left his wife a widow and his kids fatherless. Please, men should learn to stay with their wives. If you can't stay with one woman, it's better you don't get married and put a woman or your kids through hurt and pain like this. Some men have been able to escape death from the hands of these side chicks, but unfortunately, some did not escape it. What are you looking for out there? If you feel your wife is making you unhappy, sort things out. It's even better you are not with any wife at all than you being with a wife and then having a side chick at the same time. But it still baffles a lot of people when all of these incidents keep happening. Don't be surprised, some men out there are even with their side chick and seeing this news, but they are still comfortable with the side chick and going on with her. People are saying slay queen will now slay in the jail cell, because obviously this is first degree murder. There's just no two ways about it. And her claim of self-defense is only her that knows that story, because no one was there. There is no witness, except there's a camera in the room that may show all of that. But otherwise, it's one person talking. The dead can't speak for himself. So it's whatever she's saying that they will take from her. But I'm sure after investigation, they may end up finding out the real truth about it. But in a situation where the person is dead, how do you believe that this was done in self-defense? That is the thing. When there is no evidence backing it up from another source, when it's not from the girl's end. You know, a lot of people are even still saying after late Mr. Ataga's death, it was enough clear reasons for so many men who are out there still keeping side chick to disease from side chicks. It has not ended up well for some of these men, and yet people don't learn their lesson. Well, they said how you lay your bed, that is how you're going to lie on it. We hope that all of these things will serve as a lesson for those that don't want to stick to their wives at home. Friends, nice to have you all here today. Please, before you step out, don't forget to hit on the subscribe button. Also, the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Please don't forget to like and share this video. Thank you. God bless you all.